I do not hear. I don't hear anything. I hear me. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome into Lufkin Panther Baseball here at the Lufkin Baseball Complex as we get you set for our Tia Juanita's pregame show live once again here from Lufkin. And boy, do we have a big one this afternoon. A little early start time when us and Mount Pleasant and, of course, Texas High all play each other on the road. That game starts at 5:30. That is what brings us here a little early today. Both of these teams are tied atop the leading standings of District 10 5A play. Mount Pleasant, under longtime Coach Stewart, coming with a record of 13-3. They are 5-1 in district. Coach Cobb's kiddos 14-4-1. They too are 5-1 in district. So us two, along with Hallsville, are sitting at 5-1 in district. White House and Texas High both sitting at 4-2, right behind it. Now, of course, tomorrow we'll be in Marshall for a 1 o'clock first pitch. We'll have it for you right here. White House will be traveling to Mount Pleasant tomorrow, so a big matchup tomorrow afternoon up in Mount Pleasant. So as you can tell, they're all getting big here as we get towards the end of round one in district competition. And once again, 5-1 here in our Tia Juanita's pregame show as we get set for a big one here tonight. Let's turn it over for our starting lineups, brought to you by Higginbotham Insurance.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 11, Colby Porter. Batting third, the pitcher and designated hitter, number 8, B.J. Brannon. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 4, Drew Cross. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 5, Kirtland Stovall. Batting sixth, right fielder, number 13, Bennett Wall. Batting seventh at third base, number 3, Diego Lozano. Batting eighth at shortstop, number 10, Nate Capato. And batting ninth at second base, number 7, Santino Banda. Once again, taking the mound tonight for the Tigers, number 8, B.J. Brannon. The Tigers are coached by head coach, Coach Stewart. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineups for your Lufkin Panthers. Leading off in center field, number 4, Latavian Forney. Batting second at shortstop, number 5, Grant Stafford. Batting third, the second baseman, number 7, Mac Slayton. Batting fourth, in left field, number 13, Sam Fitzgerald. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 15, Ryder Sepulveda. Batting sixth, in right field, number 8, Damari D-Ray Rodriguez. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 12, Julian Ariano. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 25, Jackson Webb. And batting ninth, the catcher, number 10, Skylar Perez. On the mound tonight for your Panthers, number 3, Miguel Flores. Assistant coaches for the Panthers are Colton Eberlin, Clayton Chadwick, Carlos Flanagan, and Charles Colson. The head coach is John Cobb. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask if you please rise if you're able and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome back in as we are just about set for a big one here this afternoon. The Panthers back at home, and of course last Friday when we were here, we had some drama in the LBC. It ended up being, what was it, 14 or a lot to nothing. Went 9 innings. I think the final score was 14-11 or something to that effect, but Lufkin was down, I think, a bunch to nothing. Came back, tied it up, had a chance to win it, but all for naught. Panthers went on the road Tuesday and got a big win, 9-3 on the road at Texas High. Strong pitching from Fitzgerald and big hitting from Fitzgerald as well as he hit a home run. And now we're back home trying to get a winning streak started here at the park. Tia Juanita's pre-game show. Lufkin will be wearing those purple jerseys with the white bottoms, as you can see right there on our, what officially at some point will be our Austin Bank scoreboard. What a beautiful day for some baseball. Don't forget, we'll be back in action tomorrow. And that will be a 1 o'clock first pitch in Marshall. Opening day of soccer tomorrow. I'm going to miss my son's first game of the season as he goes up against his best friend. That ought to be fun. Somebody's going to be upset after that's over. I don't know which one. But we need to not be upset tonight after this one. Miggy will try to tell it. He's had 2 starts in district, but man, oh man, has he gone up against the creme de la creme on the road at White House and kept us in there, and eventually he didn't get the win, but he pitched great. And then had a very rough outing Friday night against Hallsville. The umpire was squeezing him. He couldn't get that outside call and was eventually knocked out in the second inning. And once again, Lufkin down 11-1, but came back and tied the game up and had a great chance to win that bad boy, but it didn't happen. But hey, we're back ready, set. Today, as they say, is a new day. Miggy will start the afternoon. We'll get that Panther defense for you in our Higginbotham Insurance starting lineups. The left fielder, Price, will lead things off here for Mount Pleasant. Nice to be broadcasting a game involving Mount Pleasant as we've been off on the suspended list. That first pitch for Miggy's on the outside corner for strike 1. Maybe we're just suspended while we're in Mount Pleasant. I don't know. Or maybe it's just the basketball coach. 0-1 pitch from our man, Miggy Flores. That is going to be called a ball high. 1-1 now to Price, the left fielder. 5-1. These guys have got some very talented team. They are ranked in the top 25. There's a low fastball outside, 2-1. They are 13-3, 5-1. Their lone loss was on a Saturday to Hallsville. 2-1 pitch. There's a pop-up left side. Stafford is giving chase. Sepulveda's in foul territory over by our dugout, and will come back and make it look very easy. Good job by the freshman. Ryder Sepulveda at third base this afternoon. So that'll be an F5 for out number 1. Sepulveda, G-Money, Max Layton, and Ariano at first base. Perez behind the plate. Fitzgerald, Forney, and Rodriguez in the outfield, left to right for Coach John Cobb. This will bring the center fielder Porter, the left-hander, right up on the box. First pitch from Miggy. Breaking ball, fouled back out of play, and it's 0-1. Already a better start for Miggy than last Friday night. The problem was he just could not get a strike going, and he was behind in every batter. He got out of the first inning, but 6 batters came to the plate, but the second inning was not the same. Fastball tails away, 1-1. Miggy, the senior, had an outstanding all-district campaign last year. Here's the 1-1. And that ball's hit hard. Left center slid. It is going to be trouble. Long run out there for Fitzgerald. Oh, my goodness! Fitzgerald out of nowhere lays out. Slamming Sammy can pitch it, and he can also catch it. What a play by the sophomore left fielder. That saves at least a double. Wow. That ball looked like all kinds of trouble, and Fitzgerald, covering some acreage, hauls it in over the shoulder. Man, that was pretty. The pitcher, or our shortstop, we'll see. Brandon will step in. He bats from the right side, 3-hole hitter. First pitch, that's outside for Miggy, 1-0. Man, what a play by Fitzgerald in left. That is a game-changing play right there. I know it's in the first inning, or J.M. Chevrolet first inning, but man, oh man. 1-0 pitch. That is a little low, 2-0 now to Brandon. 2-0 the count. And the pitch from Mig. That is going to be inside. And it's 3-0. Miggy gets a couple of pop-ups on the first two batters. Again, Porter got a lot of that one. Great play by Fitzgerald. 3-0 pitch, however. And that's right down Broadway, 3-1. Brandon taking all the way. Miggy trying to get a quiet JM Chevrolet first inning. 3-1 pitch, fouled back. He has worked back to get a full count here with Brandon. And the 3-2 from the MiG. And it's inside. It's going to be a 2-out walk. A Morgan Insurance walk to Brandon. And that'll bring up the catcher, Cross. Do believe I played against his daddy when he was at Abilene Christian and I was at Tarleton. Times are moving on down the road. Yep, the good old days. They got the better of us there, and it seems like they got the better of us at our place too. Cross steps in, the cleanup batter. He is catching. First pitch off at first base. Good throw, or a good high pitch to throw to second, but it is going to, I don't know what happened there. Perez throw gets away from Slayton at second and will go into center field, and Brandon will be all the way over to third. He will get credit for a stolen base, but I think Mac just misjudged it. That pitch to Cross was way high. Thought it would have been a perfect pitch to throw down to second for Perez, but I think it crossed him up. So now they got a runner on third just like that. There are 2 outs. 1-0 to Cross. And the pitch, breaking ball, stays up high. Cross was bailing out of it. He pulled the parachute cord, but stayed high. It's 2-0. Pivotal game for Lufkin as we've got a couple of winnable games after this one in a row. 2-0 pitch, and that almost hit him. 3-0. And this is kind of what happened last week with Miggy. Couldn't find command of the strike zone there in that second inning, and it led to 5 runs. Coach Eberlin tells him to step off, and we're going to go ahead and walk Cross. Save the pitch. And that'll bring up the first baseman. Stovall, the first baseman, will come in. Courtesy runner will come in to run at first base for the catcher. That is McPeters. He's the courtesy runner at first base. And that pitch is laced into left field, and they're just like that, they're going to get a run. Stovall with a RBI single to left.
Tigers right fielder number 13, Bennett Wall.
And it is 1-0. That'll bring up the right fielder Wall now, first and second with 2 outs. Boy, that play by Fitzgerald and left is getting bigger by the minute. Miggy back at the belt now, 2 on. 1 run is in, and the breaking ball, that should be in for a strike, and it is 0-1. Mac out to second base, holding him on. Here's the 0-1 from Miggy, another breaking ball, but it's outside, 1-1. Two walks and a single have led to a 1-0 lead here for the Tigers. And that is inside. And again, Miggy struggling to get up in the count. 2-1 now. And the 2-1 pitch, that ball's hit high down the left field line. It's foul. I believe it's going to be out of play. Fitzgerald gives chase over there, but it will fall out in the concession stand area, where I'm sure you need to pick up a Johnny Freeze. I hear they're good. 2-2 now. Miggy trying to get out of this jam. 1 run already in. Top half of the JM Chevrolet. First inning, couple of walks and 1 hit. And the 2-2 pitch, breaking ball hangs up in the zone, and it is 3-2 now. And the runners will be off with the pitch. And the 3-2 from Miggy. Runners are off. Strike 3 called. Boy, Wall thought it was low. He still thinks it's low. He will walk off, but that will be a Whataburger strikeout look, and we didn't need it. We had to have it. That will finally get us through the first inning. They get a hit, 2 walks, and a run halfway through our JM Chevrolet first inning. Mount Pleasant 1-0 over our boys. Back right after this.
Enjoy what fulfills you. And if joint pain is getting in the way, you deserve orthopedic care designed to help keep your life moving. For that, you can count on St. Luke's Health, right here in East Texas. Our experts treat a full range of bone, joint, and muscle conditions and use minimally invasive incision and muscle sparing techniques to help you recover more quickly so you can enjoy what moves you. Learn more at stlukeshealth.org/ortho.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
Hey boss, do we sell to animals?
Stephanie, I'm busy watching the Lufkin Panthers. What do you mean, do we sell to animals?
You may want to come check this out.
Oh, it's Fang. Fang gets whatever he wants. Congratulations, Fang. Hi folks, JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, and you can get the Chevy you've always wanted right now at JM Chevrolet. Find your next vehicle at jmchevy.net.
Well, welcome back. We move into the bottom half of our JM Chevrolet first inning.
Number 4, Latavian.
And we will be down 1-0. They get a 2-out walk, another walk, a steal and a wild. I don't know how we're going to roll that out the second, but either way, it led to a run. The single by Stovall drove in Brannon. And they lead at 1-0. And, boy, the lineup card that they gave Coach is not right. Stovall's pitching, the left-hander, and he is the best. He is the number 1 for them. He's going to Texas State. He's a senior. So Stovall is pitching. I don't know who's at first. I do know Brandon is at shortstop. And the 0-1 now to Forney is flying out to center field. Porter is there easily. Takes 2 steps in, and it's a quick out. F8 for out number 1. So the lineup card that I got said Brandon was pitching and Stovall was playing third, but that is not the case. Brandon is at shortstop, so that defense here is Lozano, Brandon, Banda, and I don't know who's at first base. Cross is behind the plate, Price, Porter, and Wall at first. And the big left-hander here that is going to Texas State that'll join our man in the box, Grant Stafford at Texas State as well. Stepping in, Stafford first pitch, laced it. It almost took our first base coach with him. That, my friends, would have hurt. Foul ball, however, 1-0. Stafford kept his streak of doubles alive. He had 1 double on Tuesday night up at Texarkana. And that is going to be inside 1-1 now to our junior shortstop, Grant Stafford, G-Money. Slayton will follow, followed by Fitzgerald, Sepulveda, Rodriguez, Ariano, Webb, and Perez. Here's the 1-1. And that ball's hit hard to right center field, but it is right at wall in right field. It has been like that lately for the Pack. That ball's hit right on the money, but Wall takes 2 steps to his right, and that'll be a F9 for out number 2. And that'll bring up Max Slayton. Slayton was our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game past Friday, 1 week ago tonight. 4 hits. Drove in 3 and scored 2 others in the losing effort. He steps in from the right side against the big left-hander, Stovall. And that pitch fouled back off to the right side, 0-1. They go back home tomorrow to play what will be a big one with White House. And the 0-1 pitch, and that is fouled back. By the time we get back here on Tuesday night to play Jacksonville, Hallsville's going to be 7-1. That I can promise you. Now, the question will be, will one of these 2 teams be 7-1 as well? Somebody's going to win tonight, and somebody's going to fall to 6-5-2. There's a lace down the line and left, and it is a hit. Slayton's going to round first base. He's going to have to hurry to second if he's going to make it. It's going to be a bang-bang play out there. He slides, and he's in there. Great hustle. Max Slayton with a 2-out double down the left field line. Boy, Price did a phenomenal job to get to that and throw a strike to second base to Banda. But it was not enough. And that'll bring up slamming Sammy Fitzgerald. 2 for 3. Let me get I know he had 2. I think it was 2 for 2 up in Texarkana. 2-run bomb, a single, and 2 walks. Scored 3 runs as well. The man was our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. He tries to keep the bat rolling here this afternoon. First pitch off speed, and Fitzgerald out in front, 0-1. Slamming Sammy hit that 2-0 pitch in the first inning Tuesday night, way out of here to left up in Texarkana. And boy, how big a play was that he made in the top half of this inning from the bat on the ball of Porter. He ran that thing down and left center field it. Or it'd be 2-0. And Fitzgerald's going to call timeout. He'll step out. The sophomore left fielder, he pitched again on Tuesday and was absolutely great. He was nails. Tying run out at second base. We trail it 1-0. Stovall taking a lot of time here. We wanted another time, didn't get it. And that hits the plate with the breaking pitch. Karem's over. They don't see it. Boy, Mack was thinking about trying to come home. He stops as that breaking pitch hit the plate, and Karem's about, I don't know, 30 feet high over the catcher's head. He never saw it. 1-1 the count now to slamming Sammy Fitzgerald. Stovall on the third base side of the rubber as he comes to the belt. And that's outside. Don't call. God, that's outside. I mean, just blows my mind. Didn't call it in the last half inning, and I saw him raise his hand right there, and that ball was a good 3 inches outside. 1-2 pitch. 2-2 with the fastball up and out. And the 2-2 to Fitzgerald. Hits it foul down the right field line. Get out, baby. Yes! It's down. See us slamming. Sammy Fitzgerald does it again. He's rounding second base. He is headed to third, and it is going to be a 2-out triple off the bat of slamming Sammy Fitzgerald. My man. We are tied at 1.
Panthers third baseman, number 15, Ryder Sepulveda.
Man, Fitzgerald is him. 1-1. Drove in 3, scored 3 on Tuesday, and picks it up right here again. Lufkin tied now 1-1. Sepulveda, the freshman, he will step in, trying to give Lufkin a lead. First pitch, and that's hit high to right field, and it is down. Good job by the freshman. Ryder Sepulveda laces it into right field, and Lufkin leads it 2-1.
Panthers right fielder number 8, D-Ray Rodriguez.
Great job there, keeping his hands back and lacing that ball into right. D-Ray Rodriguez will step in now. Lufkin's first lead of the night, 2-1, both teams. Well, we have 2 hits. They have 1 hit. And there's a big swing and a miss by Rodriguez. Slayton with a 2-out double. Fitzgerald gets the triple, and now Sepulveda with a single. Lufkin with 3 hits on the night in a row. How about 4 in a row to make the Rooster Crow? Rodriguez with a 1-1 count. That's low and outside, 2-1. Ryder on at first, still 2 outs. Not a big lead over there, but the big lefty on the hill. Here's the 2-1 to D-Ray. That's fouled straight back out as 2-2. Arnado, Webb, and Perez, the bottom third of the lineup for Coach John Cobb, who was in that third base box. First lead of the night for Lufkin. 2 runs here in our JM Chevrolet first inning. And the pitch, fouled back. D-Ray battling with him. Two count, 2 outs. And the breaking ball struck him out. That'll be a Whataburger strikeout to end the first inning, but Lufkin gets 3 hits, baby. 2 runs, and we lead it 2-1. That does it for the JM Chevrolet first inning. We'll be back right after this.
Life-threatening conditions. Our dedicated team is ready. Visit ercarelufkin.com for more info.
They're supposed to be with you.
Red 18. This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Sally, 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share your rival on game day.
Turbo.
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike.
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious.
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
And welcome back as we move into the second inning of action. That is our Joe Hancock Insurance second inning. See my man Jalen and the guys today. All your insurance needs, that is, of course, Joe Hancock Insurance, your Allstate dealer here in Lufkin. And Miggy's first pitch is laced down the third base line, but it is foul, thank goodness, because it would have been all kinds of issues. 24 pitches by my count for Miggy. He gave up 1 hit, walked 2, and struck 1 out, and that run was earned. Lozano, Capato, and Banda here in the second inning. 7, 8, 9 in the lineup for Mount Pleasant. 1-1 count now to Lozano, the third baseman. 1-1 from Miggy. That ball's hit hard. Stafford can't get there, and that's going to be another hit. It'll be the second hit of the night for Mount Pleasant.
10, Nate Capato.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Capato. Capato step on or step in, runner at first. Miggy back to the stretch now. Not a big lead at first. Squares around the bunt. The breaking ball again. Low and outside for ball one. And squares around the bunt again. Bunts it hard right to Sepulveda at third. He's going to have to go to first. He does. Ariano is there. And a good sack bunt by Sapato for out number one.
Tigers second baseman number 7, Santino Banda.
One out. Banda, the 9-hole hitter, will step in with the tying run out at second base. And the first pitch to Banda, breaking ball, again outside, 1-0. Miggy back set. Quick look out to second base. The 1-0 pitch is a chopper over the head of Miggy. Slayton can't get there, and it's into center. May have a play at the plate. Strong throw, and they might have got him. They got him. What a throw by Forney from center field. And Perez, like a cat behind the plate, got it, slid to his left, and applied the tag. What a play there by Perez to get Lozano for out number 2. Wow. Banda's going to be on second. He will get credit for a single. That'll be their third hit of the night. Hustling at the throw at the plate. Man, it took a great throw by Forney in center field. I'm talking about a bullet. Could have put a month of laundry on that rope. And a great job by Perez behind the plate. He had to jump a little to his right and then jump back to the left to get the tag. What a play. Top of the order now. Runner still out at second. We still lead at 2-1. 2 outs, however. Price popped up to Sepulveda to start the game off. He bats from the left side, and time's going to be called. Sepulveda made that catch right over there in front of our dugout to start the game. A single, a sack bunt, a single, and a play at the plate. Bam. Mickey working deliberately here. Breaking pitch. That is a late breaker in for a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch is low. Perez throws down to short, or to second. We've had a couple of three-ring circuses out there so far. We've thrown one in the center, and however, that one gets knocked down out there by G-Money Stafford. It's 1-1. And the pitch by Miggy way outside, 2-1. Two 1 pitch inside in the kitchen, fouled it off, 2-2. Two count now as Mickey tries to get out of this Joe Hancock Insurance second inning unscathed, thanks to the phenomenal play by Forney. And the 2-2 pitch, breaking pitch, outside, 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch, and he struck him out. Miggy went with the off-speed pitch on the 3-2, and we get ourselves a Whataburger strikeout. That is the second of the ball game for Miggy, and a great play defensively for Forney, nailing Lozano at the plate. We still lead it 2-1, coming to bat here in the second inning. We are brought to you by, as always, Joe Hancock Insurance. We'll be back right after this.
It's easy to spot a Texan. A sense of adventure, an unbreakable bond with friends and family. There's no other place in the world like it. At Cook Tire and Service, we know you have places to go but don't have time for car trouble or the patience for second-rate service. Cook Tire and Service offers a full array of services to make sure you get where you're going. With locations in Lufkin, Nacogdoches, and Livingston, there's always a Cook Tire right around the corner. So you choose your destination, we'll handle the journey.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome back.
And for you Panthers, first baseman number 12, Julian Ariano.
Lufkin leading it 2-1. 3 consecutive hits for Lufkin in that first inning. Slayton, Fitzgerald, and Sepulveda led to the 2 runs. And we'll see if we can get something brewing here in the second inning. Brought to you by Joe Hancock Insurance. 7-8-9 here for the Panthers. Ariano, the first baseman, takes the first pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. 20 pitches for Stovall in the first inning. Once again, 3 hits for Lufkin, and he had 1 Whataburger strikeout. And the 0-1 coming in outside. Went after it, however, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, low. We got, again, you can lose any game, but out of those top 5 teams, we got 2 games in a row that doesn't go on up against any of those teams after tonight. And that's just not the case of big game tomorrow. Texas High is actually at White House tonight, and then White House has to turn around and go to Mount Pleasant tomorrow. So it's going to be a big 48 hours here, or 24 hours, if you will. By this time tomorrow night, we'll have both games in the books. And somebody will have an upper hand. And there's a line drive or a little bit off the end of the bat. Stovall will fire it over to first base, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A win here tonight for Lufkin, and, you know, you get a
Jackson Webb.
Mount Pleasant loss tomorrow to White House, and you look up, and Hallsville and Lufkin will be 2 games clear of the entire field tied, and, you know, they're going small school, so it's just going to be a big 24 hours for Lufkin any way you cut it up, and it all starts right here. And the first pitch to Webb is a breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. Jackson DH-ing this afternoon. Had a huge hit up in Texarkana Tuesday night. Had a double and drove in a run, pinch hitting. And the 0-1 pitch. Outside, did he go? Doesn't appear that he did. 1-1 now to our senior DH. 2-1 your score. You see it on your Austin Bank scoreboard. And the 1-1 low for ball 2. Perez is on deck, and then if somebody reaches, we'll go back to the top of the order, and Latavian Forney. Joe Hancock Insurance, second inning. 2-1 pitch. That's inside to Webb, and now he's up in the count 3-1. Coach Cobb wants to have a little talk with him. And the senior will be back in. He's up in the count now, 3-1. And the pitch almost hit him, ball 4. Morgan Insurance walk to Webb.
10, Skyler Perez.
And that'll bring up Perez. Skyler Perez with a great play in that inning to get that run at the plate. It was a good throw by Forney, but it had to get a little twinkle toes for Perez behind the plate. Did a good job of dancing around there to get him. First pitch to Perez, swing and a miss at the off-speed, way out in front, 0-1. Webb with a 3-step lead at first base, just 1 out. 0-1 to Perez. And that's in fastball, and I mean a good one, just off the inside corner, apparently 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, that's a line drive, but it is right up the middle. Brandon's going to step on the bag, go to first base. It's in the dirt, however. Did he stay? No, he couldn't. Brandon caught it, going toward first, steps on the bag at second to get the force out, but his throw to first was erratic. And it will allow Perez to get in there safe on the fielder's choice. And bring it to the top of the order. We'll probably get... Coach Cobb is having a word out at second base. Webb thinks he's safe, that maybe didn't touch the bag, or they're going to call him out. Looked out to me. Rocco Farrell going to come into courtesy run for the catcher Perez.
Pitch running for the Panthers, number 11, Rocco Farrell.
Forney will come in. He flew out to center field. And now the officials are going to talk. I don't know what happened at second base. Did he miss the bag? Or, well, actually, now the steward is going to come out of the first base dugout to talk to the official. I think he's kind of mad at saying that Webb didn't slide.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, and Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador.
Whew. So after all of that rigmarole, we're going to have 2 outs here eventually. Rocco, courtesy running at first base for the catcher, will be there with 2 outs. And Forney in the box trying to get a little 2-out rally going. That first pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Lufkin got both of our runs in the first inning with 2 outs. Slayton started it off. Great speed over there with Rocco running at first base. Something chopping at the gap could add to this 2-1 lead. 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1 now to Forney. And they picked him off. Throws to first. He's going to try to get to second. Rocco's going to be out. No, they called him safe. And the official is going to say he didn't tag him, and Brandon is not agreeing with that either. The official called him safe and said he did not tag him. And that's going to bring the coach moseying on out once again to have a word. And when I say in not a hurry, I mean if the wind's not behind him, he may not get there. He's going to claim that Rocco ran out of the baseline. And this is the 3rd Friday where we've had some bang-bang plays where the dugout, the coaches have had to come out and complain. Remember back in White House, the White House coaches were going absolutely bonkers that night. Then last week, both coaches kind of were losing it on some out plays and calls in the field. And now we've got 2 nail biters here in the second inning. So Farrell will be out to second base now. It's a 1-1 count to Latavian Forney. And the pitch, breaking balls outside, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Fastball, 2-2. Two pitch. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Forney goes down looking.
Baseball fans, make sure you're listening in the middle of
That'll be the third out of the inning. We get a walk, but no hits, no runs, and that'll do it for the Joe Hancock Insurance second inning. We are headed to the third here. Lufkin leading it 2-1 on Lufkin Game Time.
So make sure you're hanging around.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
Looking to earn extra cash? Got an old grill or bike taking up space? Bring it to CMC Recycling right here in Lufkin to turn your scrap metal into cash. CMC will recycle your metal, transforming it into new steel that will be later used in exciting new structures and products. CMC accepts a variety of metals, and the team is ready to assist you and ensure your experience is seamless. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Learn more at cmcrecycling.com.
Now back for the Tigers, center fielder number 11, Colby Porter.
Say his name and he appears.
Well, welcome back as we start action here in this third inning. St. Luke's Health Memorial third inning. And the center fielder, Porter, will lead things off here in the first. And he blasted a ball out to left center field that Fitzgerald just somehow got on a horse and ran it down right under the Coca-Cola sign in left center to save a double. That fastball's inside, and it's 2-0 now to Porter. 2-3-4 in the lineup for these Tigers. 37 pitches through 2 innings for Miggy by my count. He's given up 3 hits, walked 2, and struck out 2. And the 1 earned run. And that's inside, and it's quickly 3-0. And the 3-0 pitch. That's grooved it right down the middle, 3-1. Outside. No, they gave him a strike. Yikes. Well, that's payback for that one last inning. 3-2 the count. We're back even on the outside pitches called strike count. Mental notes taken. 3-2 for Mig. And that ball's hammered into center field, but Forney is right there, drifting back just a skosh, and will make the catch. F8 for the first out of this inning.
B.J. Brandon.
We'll bring up the shortstop, B.J. Brandon. He walked on 6 pitches in the first inning, stole second, went to third on a wild pitch, or wild throw down to second. And he came in to score on the hit by Stovall. The shortstop steps in. 1 out here in the third. St. Luke's Health Memorial. First pitch, chopper back out of play. 0-1. Breaking ball. Great pitch. Brandon way out in front. 0-2. And the pitch from Miggy. Way outside. Wasted that one. Next week we play Jacksonville on Tuesday. I believe that's here. And then Thursday we have a non-district ball game. That's against somewhere in New Caney, I believe. That'll not be broadcasted. That's our scheduled off date is next Thursday. There's a chopper way out in front. Brandon just got a piece of it. win tonight, and you could really look up and LP could be sitting at about 8-1 come Wednesday. Tonight's game is just paramount. And the 1-2 pitch, breaking ball. Called strike 3. I'm going to need a Cook tire freeze frame of that one.
Number 4, Drew Cross.
That breaking ball, I mean, it might have just brushed that outside corner when it was jetting across there, but Brandon will take it looking, and that'll be the third Whataburger strikeout of the night. And if we're keeping count on strikes called outside the zone, we may be one up at the moment. That pitch was, let's just say I wouldn't have swung at it either. Miggy back at it now. Cross was the old intentional walk last at bat. He got up in the count 3-0, and then we just sent him on to first. But Stovall made us pay with a single right after that on the next pitch. 2 outs here in the third. St. Luke's Health Memorial, third inning. And the 1-0 from Miggy in there for a strike, 1-1. Miggy now with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and he's allowed 3 hits. But most importantly, just 1 run so far. And the pitch, that's in there for a strike, 1-2. That was the call last Friday night that Miggy just was not getting, not anywhere close to it. But he is getting it tonight, and he's hitting that spot. One more time, big man. Here's the pitch. That's too far, 2-2. Pulled across his body on that one. Hold on to it a little too long. And the 2-2. Breaking ball sharply hit right at Stafford. He backhands it, throws a dart to first, and that'll do it. Great play, Stafford Doriano, for the 3 up, a 3 down. First time tonight. And that'll do it for the top half of the St. Luke's Health Memorial third inning. We are coming to bat here in the third, leading it 2-1 on Lufkin Game Time.
By now, you've heard of Tio Juanita's and our unique mix of your favorite Mexi-Cajun dishes. Enjoy grilled oysters, boudin quesadillas, fish tacos, and more like great gumbo, steaks, and fajitas. Plus a full bar featuring our famous frozen cocktails. And that's not to mention our great live music every weekend. It's everything great we're known for. Tio Juanita's, dine in or to go. Visit us today in Lufkin, Henderson, or our newest location now open in Longview. Tio Juanita's, dive on in.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology, backed by personal customer service and #Seal with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experienced banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors, cracks in brick. We also offer polymers, a heavy-duty polyurethane foam for slab lifting and soil stabilization. Protect your investment. East Texas Slab Masters, setting your house on a strong foundation. Schedule your free estimate today.
Tennessee. And welcome back. We move into the bottom half of the third inning. Lufkin leading it 2-0. G-Money Stafford will lead things off here. 2-3-4 for the Pack here in the third inning. We lead it 2-1. Stafford's first pitch, breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. Stafford hit an absolute rope on a 1-1 pitch to right field in his first at bat, but it was right at wall, and he took 2 steps to his right and hauled it in. 1-0 now to Grant. Breaking ball catches the outside corner, 1-1. Slayton, Fitzgerald, and Sepulveda will follow. Those are the 3 guys that got our hits, all 3 of them in a row in the first inning. And the 1-1 coming in. Man, I got to tell you, the things I saw for a strike last inning and that not being a strike, I'm kind of liking this guy tonight. He might go on the Wall of Fame. 2-1 now to Grant. Lefty v. lefty here. And that's going to be low for ball 3. Breaking pitch. Boy, Grant tried to hit a monster bomb to the soccer field on that one, but unfortunately it came with a 3-1 curveball, and Grant spinning like a top out in front. Full count now. And the pitch, and he got just a piece of it to stay alive. 39 pitches for Stovall coming in. He's given up 3 hits, struck out 2, and walked 1. Again, all 3 of our hits were in the first inning and back to back to back. 3-2 pitch to Grant, the shortstop. And he struck out. He could run to first. He will. And the throw down will get him. Boy.
Panthers second baseman, number 7, Mac Slayton.
That is a couple of good breaking balls on a 3-1 and a 3-2 count there by Stovall. And that'll bring up Slayton. He started the rally in the first inning. He hit a double down the left field line. Came in to score on the triple by Fitzgerald back in the first inning. Mac bats from the right side. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1 to Slayton. Oh, he wanted that one. Pulled his front shoulder out a little bit, and out in front, 0-2. Stovall throwing a breaking pitch at any count here and throwing it successfully. 2-0 to our junior second baseman. Come on, Max, start another rally, buddy. 0-2 count, and that almost hit him. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. There's a chopper. He's going to have to hurry. Oh, good job there by Lozano to cut him off, and throws across the diamond to get him. I didn't know if Lozano was going to get there. Brandon, I didn't think would have a chance, but Lozano coming across, playing his position very well. Gets the out. And that'll bring up slamming Sammy Fitzgerald. RBI triple and a run scored in the first inning. He is now 3 for his last 3 this week. That's 4 RBIs and 4 runs scored and 2 walks. And the first pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Fitzgerald in the proverbial zone this week, if you will. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball. That's called a strike. 0-2. Well, Miggy got his first 1-2-3 inning, and Stovall trying to return the favor to the heart of our lineup, 2-3-4. And the 0-2 pitch popped out of play. We'll do it again. Getting a dugout warning about every other pitch. And the 0-2 to slamming Sammy. And that ball's laced into left. Get up. Oh, what a play by Brandon Short. And Brandon, proud of himself, catches the L6. Good play there by the shortstop. That robs a hit from Fitzgerald, and that is the first time he's gotten out this week. That'll do it for our St. Luke's Health Memorial 3rd inning. Miggy headed to the rubber, up 2-1 here on Lufkin Game Time.
first day of school, for the last day of work, for the satisfaction of a job well done, for the ideas that change the world, for good times, for not so good times, for her future and hers and his, for serving our customers and connecting communities. We're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
You're listening to Lufkin Panther Sports, brought to you by Morgan Insurance Agency, your hometown team for all things insurance. Whether it's personal coverage for your home, auto, or life or commercial protection for your business, they've got you covered. Morgan Insurance Agency proudly partners with Liberty Mutual, a big game player in both personal and commercial insurance, to bring you policy options that fit your needs and your budget. When it comes to protecting what matters most, don't wait until the final whistle. Call Morgan Insurance Agency today and let them put together a winning game plan for you. 936-634-7755. Or visit them online at morganins.com. That's morganins.com.
Don't get it. And welcome back to our Lufkin Coca-Cola fourth inning, and we are rolling here in the fourth. Mickey starts it off with a off-speed pitch in for a strike to Stovall, and it's 0-1. Lufkin still leading it 2-1. All the action came in the first inning. Breaking ball, ooh. Oh boy. 1-1 to count now to Stovall. Stovall had the hit in first inning that drove in the run. That's a strike. 1-2. 5, 6, 7 in the lineup this inning for the Tigers. Stovall, Wall, and Lozano. And the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Perez will have to go to first. Throws it high, but Arnado is there. And that'll be a strikeout, a Whataburger strikeout for the Mixter. And Miggy now with 4 Ks. And that'll bring up Wall, who struck out looking on a 3-2 pitch that he is absolute sure was outside, about where that pitch was, and that's called ball 1. It was a 3-2 pitch. Here's the 1-0 to Wall. That one is outside. Perez ought to go to some kind of photography school because he can do some frame work. He's doing his best. 2-0 here to Wall, the right fielder. That one's a chopper down the third base line. Sepulveda backhands it, throws it off his back foot, and it will be no chance. That'll be an infield single for Wall.
Tigers third baseman, number 3, Diego Lozano.
So a 1-out single. That'll be the 4th hit of the night for Mount Pleasant. And Lozano had one of those hits back in the second inning, but he was thrown out at the plate back in the second. 1 on and 1 out. Miggy with the pitch, breaking ball, and that's low for ball 1. Miggy looks over to first base at the belt, looking for that 6-4-3 DP. 1-0 pitch. Chopper. Sepulveda's going to go to second. Boy, that's bang, bang. That's bang, bang. Did we get any of them? Yes, they got him at second by a lash.
First baseman, number 10, Nate Capato.
Good job there by Sepulveda to get the lead runner for out number 2. Lozano will be on with the fielder's choice now. 2 outs, and that'll bring up Capato. He laid down a sac bunt. I mean, you can't make this up. There's a line drive, but right at Grant. Grant caught it. It looked like it was going to take him out to left center field with it. Great play there by Grant. To say that ball was hit on the money would be a slight understatement. But that'll do it here in the fourth inning. It's a Lufkin Coca-Cola kind of fourth inning. We lead it 2-1, come to bat in the fourth right after this.
Welcome to Lufkin ISD. For 120 years, the district has promoted excellence in the Piney Woods, producing well-rounded students, champions in the classrooms and on the fields. Lufkin ISD strives to impact the lives of thousands of students every day. Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every single day.
You deserve to enjoy what fulfills you. And if joint pain is getting in the way, you deserve orthopedic care designed to help keep your life moving. For that, you can count on St. Luke's Health, right here in East Texas. Our experts treat a full range of bone, joint, and muscle conditions and use minimally invasive incision and muscle-sparing techniques to help you recover more quickly so you can enjoy what moves you. Learn more at stlukeshealth.org/ortho.
Well, welcome back. We go to the bottom half of inning number 4. Lufkin leading it 2-1. Sepulveda will check in. He had the RBI single back in the first inning, trying to start here in the Coca-Cola fourth inning, and that pitch is on the inside corner for strike number 1. So about 54 pitches or so for Stovall here through 3 innings. 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. That is called a ball, 1-1. Well, Tiger Woods with an eventful afternoon. One pitch, and that ball's hit on the money to center field. Porter going back is going to have plenty of room, and that'll be an F8 for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 8, D-Ray Rodriguez.
D-Ray will step in. He struck out back in the first. And D-Ray will step in, 1 out, bottom of the 4th inning. There's a line drive down the right field line, and that is all kinds of trouble. The speedy D-Ray is going to round second base. He's looking at Coach for third, and Coach Cobb is waving him around second. He's going to come into third. The speedster is in with a stand-up, 1-out triple. Demarie Rodriguez, that a baby down the right field line. Now we are talking.
12, Julian Ariano.
That is our 4th hit, and 3 of them have been for extra bases. How about that? Ariano now with a chance to add to this 2-1 lead. And we bunt it foul. And it'll be 0-1. Ariano with the safety squeeze there. It was perfect. See, we got our man, Coach Cook, out in Abilene tonight with the powerlifting team. How'd we do, buddy? Telling you, death taxes and Coach Cook taking a powerlifter to the state meet. It just happens. Coach Cook coaches them up now. Here's the 0-1 to Ariano. That is flying out to center field. That should be deep enough to get the run in for sure. Porter will tag up. He's going to come to the plate. D-Ray going hard. D-Ray safe. Good job by Ariano. Sack fly. Give him an RBI for the man.
Designated hitter number 25, Jackson Webb.
And we lead it now 3-1. Jackson Webb reached on a walk. He had a big double Tuesday night as well for the big man. He's DHing this afternoon. Got on to first with a walk, and then Perez hit a ground out to short, and that's when all the drama came into play. Did he slide? Did he not slide? Was he safe? Was he out? It was about a 10-minute Gaslight Cleaners ordeal while both coaches talked to the second base umpire. First pitch called a ball to Jackson, 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. That's low, 2-0. They're lifting tomorrow, so tomorrow during the Marshall game, we'll give you an update on how our powerlifting team's doing out in Abilene. Man, Don't miss those days. 2-0 pitch. I think that trek from Tarleton to Abilene was about 3.5 to 4 hours, if I remember correctly. .3-0 count now to Webb. And the pitch from Stovall is going to be ball 4. Jackson has drawn a Morgan Insurance walk again. So a 2-out walk to Webb, and that'll bring up Perez.
Skyler Perez.
Lufkin up to a 3-1 lead here as we bat in Lufkin Coca-Cola 4th inning. Stovall back to the belt now in the stretch, looking over to first base and the first pitch. And that hit Skyler. Hello, darling. So we get the second walk of the inning. Now he plunks us.
Panthers center fielder, number 4, Latavian Forney.
And that'll bring it back to the top of the order with Forney with a chance to put a crooked number on the scoreboard. Rocco Farrell will come in to be courtesy runner for our catcher Perez. Well, we got all kind of people changing spots out there. Villegas will pinch run.
For the Panthers, number 11, Rocco Farrell.
Villegas will pinch run for Webb, and Farrell will courtesy run for Perez at first base, and Forney will come up with 2 on, 1 already in and 2 out. Coach Stewart has a word with his entire infield. Sometimes when you walk the 8-hole hitter and plunk the 9-hole hitter, it can come home to roost. So speed with Villegas running for Webb. And of course we got speed with Rocco out at first base. Courtesy running for Perez. Coach Cobb and the umpire are getting their substitutions on par here. And looks like old Blue needs a spreadsheet for all this. All right. After all of that, Forney, who struck out looking on a great 2-2 pitch on the inside corner in his last at bat, flew out to center. He's 0 for 2. Stovall back at the belt now. Checks out to second. Here's the pitch, and that is in there on the outside corner for a strike 0-1. I'd like to know how hard Stovall's throwing. I would say this is the mid to upper 80s if I had to put a naked eye guess on it. A big left-hander. And the 0-1 breaking pitch is upstairs. It's 1-1. Fly out the center, triple by D-Ray. Ariano with a sac fly to drive him in. Webb walks. Perez gets plunked. And now it's a 1-1 count to Forney, the top of the order. And that pitch upstairs. Called a strike at the letters 1 and 2. Forney has seen all of the good pitches here from Stovall in these last couple of at-bats. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Comes inside again, and he got Forney again. I'll need Forney to go on and try to hit that first pitch fastball that comes in their next at-bat. He strikes out once again, and that'll do it for Lufkin here. But we get a run, a hit batsman, and a walk. We lead it 3-1. We're headed to the 5th inning. Lufkin leading it 3-1 here on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey, boss, do we sell to animals?
Stephanie, I'm busy watching the Lufkin Panthers. What do you mean, do we sell to animals?
You may want to come check this out.
Oh, it's Fang. Fang gets whatever he wants. Congratulations, Fang. Hi, folks. JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, and you can get the Chevy you've always wanted right now at JM Chevrolet. Find your next vehicle at jmchevy.net.
When someone in your family needs emergency care, you want it fast. And now, with Woodland Heights Medical Center's newly expanded ER, it's even easier to get quick, convenient access to 24-hour emergency care. For treatment of broken bones, to care for life-threatening conditions, our dedicated team is ready. Visit ercarelufkin.com for more info.
And welcome back. It'll be a line drive right to Sepulveda to start this fifth inning. The Cook Tire fifth inning, and Sepulveda with a bullet over to Mariano at first base. And Banda is retired here to start the fifth inning. A quick one pitch, one out, 5-3 for out number one. Don't look, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to jinx him. Let's just say Miggy has been on fire. Back to the top of the order. Price flew out to short or to third to start the game, and he struck out. The leadoff batter's 0 for 2. Bats from the left side. First pitch, breaking ball. That's in for a strike. Great pitch there by Miggy. 63 pitches, 4 hits, 2 walks, and he has struck out 4 through 4+ innings. We're in our Cook Tire fifth inning. I saw my man Blake today. He was out there at the golf course. Popped out of play. Oh, I don't want to get him in trouble. He might have told his wife he was working or something. Cook Tire, baby. That's where I get my wheels at. So do you. 2-0-2 count. Miggy. Line drive, backhand there by Mariano, and he'll step on the bag. Good job there. 2 quick outs here in the Cook Tire fifth inning.
11, Colby Porter.
And that'll bring up Porter. Man, he hit a bottle rocket in the first inning. I still do not know how Fitzgerald caught that ball out in left center. And he flew out to center. 0 for 2. And there's a breaking ball downstairs for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. That's called a ball, 2-0. Miggy had a 10-pitch inning last inning. Trying to top that here if he can get Porter out. 2-0. Outside. I might have bragged on him too quick. 3-0 the count. Well, good luck tomorrow to our powerlifting team. Bust them up. 3-0 from Miggy. Ball 4. A 2-out, 4-pitch walk. Will drive a coach insane.
BJ Brannon.
And probably drive Mickey insane too. Coach Eberlin's going to have a timeout and come talk to him. Because you walk up Porter, now you got Brandon Cross and Stovall. They're 3 big giants here. Let's take a Gaslight Cleaners 30-second timeout. All your dry clean needs, come back to see me. Gaslight Cleaners back right after this.
It's easy to spot a Texan. The sense of adventure, the unbreakable bond with friends and family. There's no other place in the world like it. At Cook Tire and Service, we know you have places to go and don't have time for car trouble or the patience for second-rate service. Cook Tire and Service offers a full array of services to make sure you get where you're going. With locations in Lufkin, Nacogdoches, and Livingston, there's always a Cook Tire right around the corner. So you choose your destination, we'll handle the journey.
And welcome back to a little drama time here in the LBC at Lufkin Baseball Park. Runner at first and 2 outs, and Brandon stepping in. He is 0 for 1. There's a chopper. Stafford's going to have to hurry. Oh, and Stafford's going to get an error right there. He rushed it. He was coming to get it, and man, he just, I don't know, might have taken his eyes off the prize, and that'll be the first error that I can recall Grant making since I've been broadcasting his games. I'm sure he's had one that I haven't seen. But with these 50-50 working eyes, it's the first one I've seen. So now they've got 2 on. The tying runs are on base, and that'll bring up the big catcher that is headed to Alabama next year. He grounded out to Grant to end the third inning and walked. 2 on and 2 outs. Oh, boy. And the first pitch low and outside for ball 1. 2 quick outs, 4-pitch walk, and an error. And what has turned into what we thought was going to be a little rocking chair 5th inning has now gotten a little unease. 1-0 pitch, breaking ball, in for a strike, 1-1. One pitch, breaking ball, laced, and that's trouble. Golly. 1 run's going to score easily. Brandon is legging it around third, and he will be held at third. And it's going to be an RBI double by Cross, and this game is back in tight.
Tigers pitcher number 5, Kirtland Snowball.
That'll be an unearned run for sure, but it won't matter. It counts. And it is 3-2 now, and Coach Cobb is going to come out, and it'll be the 2nd inning. We're going to get a pitching change. We'll take a Gaslight Cleaners timeout. Lufkin, bit of a 2-out jam here. We still lead at 3-2. We'll be back right after this.
Red 18. This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Sally, 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo!
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike!
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious!
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
All right, Sepulveda, the freshman, is going to come in a pickle spot here. Ty run at third and the go-ahead out at second. First pitch is a good one in there for a strike. Sepulveda breaks it off right there for Stovall, and it's 0-1. Stovall's 1-for-1 RBI single and a strikeout now. 2 on and 2 out. Miggy's responsibility out there. 0-1 breaking ball upstairs, but like we said, runs are unearned. Miggy will close the book with only 1 earned run through the 5 1/3 innings. 4 2/3 innings. Can Sepulveda get us out of this jam? The freshman 1-1 pitch comes with a breaking ball, and it's laced into left, and that's trouble. They're going to take the lead. 2 runs are going to score, and all of this are unearned with 2 outs. Throw to first. He's back safe. And Lufkin trails it 4-3.
Tigers right fielder number 13, Bennett Wall.
Boy, I'm telling you, man, you get 2 outs and you just give up a walk. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I cannot tell you how many times it comes back to get you. And then you follow it up with an error, and boom, now you're losing it. 4-3, we are behind. Let's get out of it. We got plenty of time. Wall checks in. He's 1 for 2, and that's on the outside corner for strike one. Stovall will get 2 RBIs. That's going to be his 3rd RBI of the night. 2 for 3 for the pitcher. 0-1 pitch. Fastball hit high to center field. I don't think that's going to be a problem for Forney out there. He's under it and will make the catch, and that'll do it. But 1-2 late. Panthers trail for the first time since the first inning. They get a hit, an error, 2 hits, an error, and a walk, and most importantly, 3 runs. They lead it 4-3. Halfway through our Cook Tire 5th inning. We'll be back right after this.
Looking to earn extra cash? Got an old grill or bike taking up space? Bring it to CMC Recycling right here in Lufkin to turn your scrap metal into cash. CMC will recycle your metal, transforming it into new steel that will be later used in exciting new structures and products. CMC accepts a variety of metals, and the team is ready to assist you and ensure your experience is seamless. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Learn more at cmcrecycling.com.
By now, you've heard of Tio Juanita's and our unique mix of your favorite Mexi-Cajun dishes. Enjoy grilled oysters, boudin quesadillas, fish tacos, and more like great gumbo, steaks, and fajitas. Plus a full bar featuring our famous frozen cocktails. And that's not to mention our great live music every weekend. It's everything great we're known for. Tio Juanita's, dine in or to go. Visit us today in Lufkin, Henderson, or our newest location now open in Longview. Tio Juanita's, dive on in.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
Well, welcome back.
Grant Stafford.
And we head back to our 5th inning action. They now lead it after 3 unearned runs there in the 4th inning. And they lead it 4-3. Or the bottom of the 5th, top of the 5th. We're now batting in the bottom of the 5th. The good news is we got our Stallions coming up. Stafford, Slayton, and slamming Sammy Fitzgerald in the lineup here for the Panthers in the 5th inning. First pitch to Stafford, 0-1. Stafford hit it solid on the first at bat. A line drive out to right field that was caught, but struck out swinging in the 3rd. He's up in the count now, 1-0 to Stovall, and that's going to be on the outside corner, 1-1. Stovall around 70-ish pitches. We've got 4 hits, struck out 4. He's walked 2 and plunked one of us. And the 1-1 pitch. And he's out in front of the breaking ball again, 1-2. Got to start hitting that breaking pitch to left field. It's a very tough thing to do for a lefty on lefty when you're facing a really good lefty. 1-2 pitch, and he chopper to the right side, right to the second baseman, Banda. Fires it over to first, and Stafford is retired 4-3.
Panthers second baseman number 7, Matt Slayton.
Max Slayton will step in. Started the 2-out rally in the 1st inning with a double. Came around to score on the triple by Fitzgerald. And grounded out to 3rd. The Mac man is 1 for 2 on the night, once again, with a run scored. And the first pitch to our junior second baseman is outside for ball 1. Well, Lufkin took the lead in the 1st inning 2-1, added 1 in the 4th, but gave it back in the 5th and now find ourselves down 1. It's not an automatic call there, Blue. Outside corner, 1-1. 1 out here in the 5th inning, the Cook Tire 5th inning. One up. That's in for a strike, 1-2. And the 1-2 to smack. Pop back out of play. We'll do it again. Again, they got to travel home tonight. They will play White House tomorrow. And, of course, we hit the road tomorrow to head to Marshall. They lead it 4-3. The 1-2 to Mack, and he struck him out. Fastball on the outside corner is a strikeout. Second out of the inning, and that is the fifth Whataburger strikeout.
Fitzgerald.
And that'll bring up Sam Fitzgerald, slamming Sammy. Man hit a line drive to Brandon at second, Brandon at shortstop. And, of course, had that RBI triple in the first and scored a run. Can he start a little two-out rally here for the sophomore left fielder? He steps in to Stovall. First pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. Stovall working the inside and outside portion of the plate and getting the cones on both ends. Good job there by the big man, the lefty, with the 0-1. That's low, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is called a ball, upstairs 2-1. Two out and nobody on here for the Pack. Fitzgerald swings over the off-speed pitch and it evens it up at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch, chopper foul. Sepulveda would be next. But we got 3 hits in the first inning and only 1 hit since, and that was the triple by D-Ray back in the 4th. And that's a hard hit ball right at Brandon at shortstop. He charges, throw the dart in the dirt. Did he get him? Wait, did he call him safe? Fitzgerald hustling all the way down, and they're going to call him safe.
Panthers pitcher number 15, Ryder Sepulveda.
Well, it was a good throw. Fitzgerald just apparently beat it. I will need to see a cooked tire instant replay of that. I didn't have a good view, but it was bang bang. So he's going to be on at first. Brandon has gotten a few calls go against him tonight out at second base. So the tying run is now on at first, and D-Ray, Demario Rodriguez, who struck out and tripled back in the 4th inning, this is Sepulveda's in there now. And Sepulveda has got the RBI single in the 5th and then flew out to center. Fitzgerald was off on that pitch. A little hit and run there for Coach Cobb, a little trickeration. But Sepulveda fouls it off. He's now down to count 0-1. D-Ray's on deck. I apologize. Here is the 0-1, and that's outside, 1-1. I get the feeling from the consensus of the stands he was out at first, but their vote does not count. 1-1 now to our freshman pitcher. Sepulveda low for ball 2. Good job by Cross. Kept that in front of him off the chain link. Panthers trail it 4-3 as we bat in the bottom of the 5th. Brought to you by Slab Masters. See my man Matt and the guys today. Slab Masters for all your foundation needs. And a throw to first base, and it gets away, and Fitzgerald is going to hustle down to second. He will slide and be safe. And that'll go down as a E1 and allow him over to second base into scoring position. And Sepulveda now a hit away from tying this game up at 4. Fitzgerald, his second hit of the night. And the 2-1 pitch, that's upstairs. Don't call it, baby. 3-1. He had that look to him. He was ready to cock that right shoulder, but my man pulled it back down. 3-1 to Ryder Sepulveda. And Stovall steps off. We'll be getting close to the 90 pitch mark after this inning for Stovall. And the 3-1 pitch. Outside for ball 4. That'll be a Morgan Insurance walk
Number 8, D-Ray Rodriguez.
to Sepulveda. That is the third walk of the night issued by Stovall. And DeMario Rodriguez, who hit that triple down the right field line, will step in. Boy, would we love to see that again. Nothing sweeter than a repeater. Timeout is called. I don't know what's going on. And back in there, D-Ray batting from the right side. 2 on and 2 out for the right fielder. And a pickoff play out to second base. And you got to get up early in the morning to pull one over on Slammin' Sammy. He's back in plenty of time. And the pitch to D-Ray, that's outside for strike 1. Sometimes it is, sometimes it is not. That time it was. Oh, 1 pitch, same spot, same result, 0-2. Well, I bet you he doesn't throw that again. He's going to come with a fastball right under the hands of D-Ray at about 87 miles an hour. And the 0-2 pitch, nope, he came with it again. Did D-Ray a favor, flies it out to right field, however, and it is going to be caught. And that will do it. F9 for the third out of the inning. We get a hit and a walk, but we cannot tie the score. We are done with the Cook Tire 5th inning. They lead it 4-3, coming to bat in the 6th here on Lufkin Game Time.
Need to save money on insurance? Give Joe Hancock and his team a call. Since 1965, the Hancock family has been dedicated to serving Texas with personal and commercial insurance. With 60 years of experience in Lufkin, our friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help protect you and your family's most valuable assets. We've got the expertise to assist you. Call today for your free no-obligation quote, 936-634-4451. Joe Hancock Agency, your trusted partner in insurance, proud sponsor of Lufkin Athletics. We back the pack.
Looking to earn extra cash? Got an old grill or bike taking up space? Bring it to CMC Recycling right here in Lufkin to turn your scrap metal into cash. CMC will recycle your metal, transforming it into new steel that will be later used in exciting new structures and products. CMC accepts a variety of metals, and the team is ready to assist you and ensure your experience is seamless. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Learn more at cmcrecycling.com.
Now batting for the Tigers, third baseman number 3, Diego Lozano.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, welcome back as we are rolling on into our 6th inning action. Lufkin trailing it 4-3 all of a sudden. I got to admit, I liked it better when we were winning. S&W Collision 6th inning action. As the first pitch from Ryder Sepulveda is in for a strike to Lozano for 0-1. Lozano 1 for 2 tonight. Ramblin' Ranch Real Estate 6th inning as well. My man Kay Nyeri and his group for all of your real estate needs. Give them a call today. Ramblin' Ranch Real Estate. 1-1 count. And the 1-1 pitch. Chopper to the right side. Hernandez into the ballgame. Oh, my God, he throws it high, but Ariano climbs the ladder and comes down with it. Man, we look a little timid over there on the infield tonight, but a good play by Ariano at first. That'll be 5-3 for the putout and out number 1, and that'll bring up Capado, who is 0 for 1. But boy, did he hit a rocket at Stafford in the last of the 4th inning. Stafford had to catch it. He didn't have a choice. And the first pitch from Sepulveda. Ball 1. Sepulveda is now retired in 2/3 of an inning. He gave up the hit. The 2 runs came in, but they weren't his responsibility. But he gave up 1 hit and has retired to the second 2. That ball's hit on a slinky, shallow right center field. D-Ray with the run and the catch in the gap and right. Good run there by D-Ray in right field. Demarie Rodriguez
Tigers second baseman
with the second out of the inning. What a play. Two outs now, Banda. The second baseman is 1 for 2, stepping in. And that's a good fastball there by Sepulveda. Fouled back, 0-1. And that pitch just outside, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, low, 2-1. Miggy went 4 2/3 innings. He gave up 4 runs, but only 2. No, 1. Those last 3 were all unearned. 2-1 pitch. That ball's hit high to the right side. Slayton is easing over to his left. Slayton is under it. A little early there on the growl. Glad Matt could fight through it. But we get him out. Good job by Slayton. F4 for the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll do it here in the top half of the 6th inning. Brought to you by Ramblin' Ranch Real Estate. Panthers down 1 and coming to bat. 7-8-9 for the Pack. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to Lufkin Panther Sports. Brought to you by Morgan Insurance Agency. Your hometown team for all things insurance. Whether it's personal coverage for your home, auto, or life or commercial protection for your business, they've got you covered. Morgan Insurance Agency proudly partners with Liberty Mutual, a big game player in both personal and commercial insurance, to bring you policy options that fit your needs and your budget. When it comes to protecting what matters most, don't wait until the final whistle. Call Morgan Insurance Agency today and let them put together a winning game plan for you. 936-634-7755 or visit them online at morganins.com. That's morganins.com.
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors, cracks in brick. We also offer polymers, a heavy-duty polyurethane foam for slab lifting and soil stabilization. Protect your investment. East Texas Slab Masters, setting your house on a strong foundation. Schedule your free estimate today.
And welcome back. We are brought to you by Slab Masters, baby. Here we go into the 6th inning. Stovall toes the rubber once again. Arenado will lead things off, and he'll take that in for a strike, 0-1. Arenado grounded back to the pitcher and had a sac fly RBI in the 4th inning. He's got an RBI this afternoon. He's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he goes after it, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is way outside, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch, and that's another strikeout. Out in front of the breaking ball. That is strikeout number 6.
Jackson Webb.
And that'll bring up Jackson Webb. Jackson has walked a couple of Morgan Insurance walks both times. And he will step in. A 5-pitch walk and a 6-pitch walk. To his credit, first pitch You know, I don't know what or how he decides if he's calling that a strike or not. Sometimes it is and sometimes it is not, but 1-0 pitch. There's a hit, but it is foul, 1-1. Brought to you by South First Bar and Grill. By there last night watching the Cougars play. Got a little late dinner. Fortunately, Coach Sampson's Houston Cougars were eliminated last night by Coach Underwood and the Illini. Another foul back there by Webb, 1-2. Of course, Coach Underwood, the former coach at SFA, won some tournament games for the Lumberjacks, is now a win away from the Final Four in Illinois. And the 1-2 pitch. Jackson doing a good job. He's battling with him. Webb back in now, down in the count 1-2. And that's low, 2-2. Your Austin Bank scoreboard says the tail 4-3, 3 unearned runs in the fifth right now are the difference. We are getting late early, as Yogi Berra would say. 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, struck him out. What a pitch. Jackson Webb strikes out, back-to-back Ks now.
Skylar Perez.
That is 7 strikeouts for Stovall. And Skylar Perez will bat with 2 outs and nobody on. And the pitch is inside for ball 1. Well, our big 4 are going to get at least one more bat. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Forney, Stafford, and Slayton due up next. But there's 2 outs here in this 6th inning. It's our Ramblin' Ranch 6th inning. They scored all 4 of their runs on 2-out rallies. That's in for a strike. 1-2. 2 quick outs in the 1st inning. It was a 2-out walk in the 1st inning that scored, and it was a 2-out walk in the 5th inning that started the merry-go-round on the bases. Our catcher, 1-2, and that's hit high to center field. Porter to his left, now going back, but he's going to have it plenty of room out there, and that'll be F8. And another quick inning here for Stovall. He will be right at 100 pitches, however, but that'll do it for the Ramblin' Ranch 6th inning. We need a stop. 3 outs coming up in the 7th inning. They're coming to bat, leading at 4-3 here on Lufkin Game Time.
For the first day of school, for the last day of work, for the satisfaction of a job well done, for the ideas that change the world, for good times, for not so good times, for her future and hers and his. For serving our customers and connecting communities, we're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
You deserve to enjoy what fulfills you. And if joint pain is getting in the way, you deserve orthopedic care designed to help keep your life moving. For that, you can count on St. Luke's Health, right here in East Texas. Our experts treat a full range of bone, joint, and muscle conditions and use minimally invasive incision and muscle-sparing techniques to help you recover more quickly so you can enjoy what moves you. Learn more at stlukeshealth.org/ortho.
Hey, boss, do we sell to animals?
Stephanie, I'm busy watching the Lufkin Panthers. What do you mean, do we sell to animals?
You may want to come check this out.
Oh, it's Fang. Fang gets whatever he wants. Congratulations, Fang. Hi folks, JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, and you can get the Chevy you've always wanted right now at JM Chevrolet. Find your next vehicle at jmchevy.net.
Now batting for the Tigers, left fielder number 1, Dax Price.
And welcome back as we move into the 7th inning. Slab Masters, baby, is your 7th inning action. Foundations in a bind. Give them a call today and they will take care of you. That is Slab Masters right here in Lufkin. My man Matt will hook you up, give you that estimate, and get you fixed up. 7th inning action. We need to hang one more 0 on the board. Sepulveda, the freshman, in relief of Miggy, has retired 4 in a row after giving up a single to Stovall, but he has got the big part of this order coming up, and man, are they good at the top. There's the first pitch from Sepulveda outside for ball 1 to Price. Price is 0 for 3. Sharp ground out to first, a strikeout, and a pop up to third. And the 0-1 pitch. That ball's hit high to center field. Forney should be there. He puts both hands out, gets under it, and makes the catch. That'll be an F8 for out number 1. Porter will step in. He led that walking barrage off back in the last inning, in the 5th inning. He got a 2-out walk and eventually came in to score. Takes that outside to Sepulveda, 1-0. From Sepulveda, excuse me. 1-0 pitch. On the corner, great pitch there by the freshman, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. That ball is hit down the left field line, and it is trouble. Fitzgerald is hustling for it, but Porter is going to be on base with a 1-out double. That will be the 7th hit of the night for
Tiger shortstop number 8, BJ Brannon.
Mount Pleasant. They have out-hit us 7-5, and they have outscored us 4-3. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Brandon. He got the error back in that 5th inning, and then walked and scored as well. He walked with 2 outs in the 1st inning. Came in to score on the single by Stovall, and then he reached on the error in the 5th. Second hit allowed by Sepulveda. Breaking ball inside for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Oh, good fastball there, 1-1. Brandon back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sepulveda checks out that way. Another breaking ball hangs inside, and it's 2-1. And the pitch, that's it hard to right field. D-Ray going over. D-Ray is there. Great catch. Spins around, throws a dart into Stafford. We will throw over there, but Porter will be into third.
Catcher number 4, Drew Cross.
Brandon hit that on the money, but D-Ray right there and throws a dart in, but they've got a little Morgan Insurance run over at third base, and boy, Cross coming in, and I don't know if we're going to, I'm telling you, their 2, 3, 4, 5 hitters are freaking good. He got the 2 RBI double in the 5th. We walked him in the 1st, and he grounded out to Stafford in the 3rd. He's got an extra run over at third base, and they are going to intentionally walk him. And that will be the 4th walk tonight. And they'll have runners on the corners now, and Stovall will come up. We walked across in the first inning, and Stovall promptly drilled the first pitch to left for an RBI single in the first inning. He has 3 RBIs tonight. We are walking a man to get to this one, the pitcher, and he goes after strike 1. Stovall 2 for 3, a strikeout, 2 singles, and 3 RBIs. 2 outs and 2 on. Come on, Ryder. We need this one, buddy. Slab Masters 7th inning. And the 0-1. Called a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Atta baby. The runner is off. We're going to pick him off, and that's an out. Somebody had some miscommunication over there. The runner at third never even buckled, and he is screaming at Cross. Or no, it's the courtesy run that came in for Cross. Either way, we get out of that jam. The Panthers are going to need a run. We are trailing 4-3. Bottom half of the Slab Masters 7th inning. Coming up, Panthers got the top of the order. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Lufkin ISD. For 120 years, the district has promoted excellence in the Piney Woods, producing well-rounded students, champions in the classrooms and on the fields. Lufkin ISD strives to impact the lives of thousands of students every day. Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every single day.
This is a Whataburger table tent. An orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
You deserve to enjoy what fulfills you. And if joint pain is getting in the way, you deserve orthopedic care designed to help keep your life moving. For that, you can count on St. Luke's Health, right here in East Texas. Our experts treat a full range of bone, joint, and muscle conditions and use minimally invasive incision and muscle-sparing techniques to help you recover more quickly so you can enjoy what moves you. Learn more at stlukeshealth.org/ortho.
Now batting for your Panthers.
And we do have a pitching change, but it will be another lefty. The left fielder, Price, is coming in to pitch. And now the shortstop, Brandon, goes out to left. Stovall goes to first, and whoever was at first is now at short. So Forney will start things off, and we don't need a run. We got to have it. We are in the 7th inning of action. And the first pitch way outside the Forney, ball 1. So you can close the book on Stovall. He can only win. I'll give you his stat line here in a moment. 1-0 to Forney. That's upstairs 2-0. Forney looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 3. Up in the count 2-0. Stovall goes 7 innings, 109 pitches. He gives up 5 hits, strikes out 7. Walks 3 and hits 1. 2-0 pitch. That is called a ball, 3-0. Price coming in, throwing some gas. Forney trying to start this 7th inning off and give us a base runner. 3-0 pitch. That is grooved in there for a strike, 3-1. Three-1 to Forney, and swung at ball 4, I'm afraid. 3-2 now. And the 3-2 to our center fielder. That's upstairs, and it's going to be a walk. A leadoff walk to Forney.
Panthers shortstop, number 5, Grant Stafford.
And that'll bring up Grant Stafford looking for his first hit tonight. Fans trying to get these kiddos jacked up. Max Slayton and slamming Sammy on deck. Stafford in, runner on first base, lefty on lefty here. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. Tying run is at first base, nobody out here in a dramatic Slab Masters 7th inning. And the 1-0 pitch. And that ball's hit to left field, and that is trouble. Good job of hitting there by Grant Stafford. His first hit of the afternoon, and the Panthers are going to have 2 on with nobody out. Tying run is at second. The winning run is at first now. And now Coach Cobb will have the wheels turning.
Panthers second baseman, number 7, Max Slayton.
You would say, let's bunt him over, and whatever Coach Cobb goes with, I'm good with that. The problem is they're going to walk Fitzgerald, so if you bunt him over, more than likely you're going to take the bat out of your 2 hottest hitters. I would walk Fitzgerald if he does lay down this good bunt. Let's see what happens. He squares around early and pulls back. Breaking ball's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Again, the tying runs at third. I agree. You got to get him over to third base. But I can promise you they're going to walk Fitzgerald. Charge at first base now. They're going to mount a pickoff play, I would think. Nope. Breaking ball gets away. Everybody's going to move up 90 feet. As Price goes with a fastball and Cross can't reach it. It's so far outside. It's 1-1 now to Max Slayton. The tying run is at third, and the winner run out at second. Let's see what Coach Cobb dials up here. The infield is in all the way around. The umpires are even jumping around. 1-1 count to Slayton. A hit here, and this game is over. The infield in tight at the corners and all the way on the grass around the corner, all the way around. And that's a strike. Mack could not check up. It's 1-2 now. Man, oh man, come on, Mack. Be the hero, baby. Slayton in the box. He's down in the count, however, 1-2. A single and a walk. Pass ball has set up Lufkin here. Tying run is at third. And the 1-2 struck him out with a fastball. Slayton is retired via the strikeout, Whataburger style, for out number 1.
Left fielder number 13, Sam Fitzgerald.
And this is probably going to be a walk. I would. Well, I say I would. It puts a pressure on Price to throw strikes. Slamming Sammy, 2 for 3 tonight. In the box, boy, we need it right here. The sophomore is back in. And the breaking pitch, that's out. Oh. Strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch, and boy, that was inside. He went after it, and Fitzgerald's now down in the count 0-2. Fitzgerald back in. Sepulveda's on deck. Tying run is at third. 0-2 count. That's outside. 1-2. Any kind of hit, because, I mean, Grant's going to have a huge lead out at second base. There's nobody holding him on, but we got to get something in play right here, buddy. And he struck him out. Golly. Slayton and Fitzgerald both strike out, and it is on the shoulders of the freshman, Ryder Sepulveda. And now they'll go back to regular depth here. Sepulveda, the freshman, 1 for 2. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch to Sepulveda, fastball right down the middle, 0-2. Boy, a leadoff walk and single to Stafford, pass ball. We got second and third with nobody out, and we are down a strike away from losing this one. And the 0-2 pitch upstairs, 1-2. Whew. Capoto has moved over to shortstop. And the 1-2 pitch, fouled it back. Ryder got a piece of it. Good cut. And the pitch fouled back down the right side. Count remains 1-2. Be the sixth pitch of the at-bat. Sepulveda back in, the freshman. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball lined up the middle. It is caught by the second baseman playing in perfect spot, and he got him. And they're going to get the win, and they're going to celebrate right here on our turf.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's your ball game. Our final score, Mount Pleasant Tigers 4, your Lufkin Panthers 3.
Sepulveda did a good job. Boy, if he would have been batting with nobody on, we win the game because the infield is drawn in, and I'm telling you, game over. That is over the head of the second baseman, but when they're able to move them back, good job there by Banda. He drops back and he makes the catch, and that will do it, and they're going to win it 4-3. And that, boy, you talk about two gut-wrenching homes here at District on the last two Friday nights. I'm kind of glad we're off next Friday. This just in. Welcome in. It's our Woodland Heights Medical Center postgame show. We'll get some Texan credit stats for you real quickly on the bases tonight. Lufkin's going to end the night with 6 hits, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks, and a hit batsman. And let's see. Forney 0 for 3, Stafford 1 for 4, Slayton goes 1 for 4 with a run. Fitzgerald's 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Sepulveda goes 1 for 4, 1 for 3. He had a walk in there with a hit and an RBI. Rodriguez goes 1 for 3. He scored a run. Ariano 0 for 2 with an RBI. And Jacob Webb 0 for 1, struck out once, but he walked twice also there. And, of course, on the mound, Miggy gets the unfortunate loss tonight. He goes 5 1/3, only gives up 1 earned run, but 4 total. Sepulveda comes in and doesn't give up any, and is going to get no decision there. But, boy, a heartbreaking loss here tonight for the Panthers. We lose it 4-3. We will fall to 5-2 in district play. Mount Pleasant improves to 6-1. They got White House tomorrow, and we will be in Marshall. Your Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game tonight, the freshman Ryder Sepulveda, did a great job on the mound. Ryder comes in and goes 2 1/3 innings. He only gives up 2 hits and no runs. And then at the plate as well. Boy, hit a good ball there to try to tie it, but couldn't quite get it done. But still 1 for 3, drove in a run, 2 1/3 on the mound, no runs, and only 2 hits allowed there. The freshman Ryder Sepulveda is our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. Well, that's going to do it here from Lufkin. Panthers drop it tonight to 4-3. We fall to 14-5-1 on the year and 5-2 in district play. And once again, we'll be in Marshall tomorrow. First pitch is at 1 o'clock, and we'll have it for you here on Lufkin Game Time. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Hope you have a great weekend, and tune us in tomorrow. We'll have the game for you live from Marshall. Panthers drop it tonight, 4-3. For all the guys at Jam Digital Media, I'm Gary Ivins Jr. for Lufkin Game Time.